Boda been a little bit expensive, certainly by comparison to his teammates. 17 off his first couple of overs.
Well, this seems the right end, doesn't it, for the spinners to bowl? The right-handers heading out to the big...
Certainly by comparison to his teammates. 17 off his first couple of overs.
This seems the right end, doesn't it, for the spinners to bowl? The right-handers heading out to the...
Bring your big guns back and go after them, or get through maybe a...
Seems to be working, doesn't it, to a certain extent, and no runs are really being scored. Seems to be working.
Got a question for you. Lisa Stalaga is yeah, they do go. And there ends up being a slip. You've scored a test century. You've taken plenty of wickets in test matches and one days. Would you rather bowl to yourself, or would you rather bat against yourself?
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I've never been asked that question out of all my years. Good one. Give me a second after this delivery. Thank you.
Well, I made the comment about who I'd rather face at the start of an innings, and I'll tell you what, if I had to answer that question, I certainly know I'd much rather be batting against myself, bowling. There's not much chop there. But...
Well, I think I'd bowl to myself.
Yeah?
Yeah, good challenge, because I love to sweep, so as a spinner, you don't mind that challenge if someone wants to keep sweeping you.
Taking you on.
Yeah.
So you're back. Your ability with the ball over the bat. Interesting. It's another good over for the Sixers. 5 for 86.
Boost your home workouts with the Nordic Track Incline Trainer X9i. You could burn up to 5 times the calories by walking at the maximum 40% incline compared to the minimum setting. Train in a new destination each day with the iFit Coach and follow the action on the 10-inch touchscreen. Available now from nordictrack.co.uk.
Next up to bat, the captain, John Hastings, Daniel Worrell, and then Coleman. He's new to Big Bash cricket, so that's what's left. They're right into that middle, lower order. Just get a little update from Mel Jones. How's the mood down there at the Stars bench?
Well, it's actually not too bad. I saw Peter Hanscom come off the ground, and he went straight up to John Hastings, and they had quite a long chat about how the pitch was playing. And I think from those discussions, there's just going to be a rejig of their target score. But I think what they're thinking is they can just eke out as many runs as possible. They're certainly well and truly in the game.
Thanks, Mel. And no doubt you're fully recovered from your trip to the centre of Australia.
Oh, I would love to go back in a heartbeat, I would, Gilly. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it was brilliant, wasn't it? So, Baz, what sort of numbers then? You've said it already, so positive of mind. You think these guys need to counterpunch sooner rather than later. Can't lose too many dot balls or singles here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, to me, they've missed an opportunity already. I completely agree with Mel's point that, and obviously the start score. But to me, now they're going to have to do it against the best bowlers that the Sixers. They had an opportunity there, I believe, those two overs where they could have just wrestled a little bit of the momentum back and taken on the options. It's such brave cricket, but sometimes you got to make brave plays, because otherwise it's sort of death by paper cuts. See a big swipe from Jimmy Faulkner. It's a big thick outside edge down to third man.
At the current run rate, they'll just get to 121, so that's 6 runs per over. You'd almost think from now on they need to be between that 8 to 10 over runs per over, which if they go 10, it gets them up to 143. That seems to be a